Hi, everybody. I am Danny, and thank you for watching my video with April. We both had that discussion about AI and what is it, and how I use three different AI models to check and verify against each other. The first one that I'll be using is ChatGPT. The second one is Grok. The third one is Gemini. I'll be using my computer for this demonstration. And I'd like to ask it information about deaf people and ASL and the history and how it was developed in America. So we'll see and compare all three responses and see how they all do. Okay, I added some information and I said, tell me about deaf history and ASL in America, and please summarize it and explain it to me as if I'm 10 years old. Let's see how it responds. Okay, and I will copy and paste my previous prompt to Grok. Interesting. Grok added some images. All right, I will copy and paste that prompt and put it into Gemini and see what happens. Let's see what it shows us. Okay, it's a pretty condensed short summary. Now I would like to verify the facts against the other AI LLM. And I will say, hey, this information is from Gemini. I want you to fact check it compared to your response and see what is missing, what is an error, what is an incorrect fact, and verify. Scroll down and copy the response. Okay, I copied and pasted the response from Gemini and I said, please check and see if there's any differences between the facts with your response, ChatGPT, and versus against Gemini's response. I need you to fact check. That's my command to ChatGPT. Let's see what happens. Okay, it's comparing. It says both information is correct. There are no big historical errors. However, there are some additional information and stories. No incorrect facts. And it's comparing. There's no conflict. Next thing, number 2. Let's see. It's using French Sign Language. No conflicts, no errors. All of it's correct. However, there is one sentence that says Gemini has added a fun teaching example. Oh, there it is. Gemini adds fun teaching examples. In the final verdict, there are no big factual differences, no major factual differences, and it's historically accurate. Oh, so this is a good use to compare the different AI models against each other for fact verification. And I'm just really curious why Grok added photos and images. That's really interesting. I never prompted, so I'm going to upload the verdict from ChatGPT and its verification against Gemini's information, and I will copy and paste that response to Grok and also have Grok verify that information. And then I'll ask Grok, why did you decide to add images? How did you know that I wanted to see these images? I'm just curious. Again, we're going to hit the copy button. Yeah, so basically, I told Grok I got a response from ChatGPT and verified the information from Gemini. And so I would like you to check and make sure the information is correct compared to your results and findings and information. And let me know if there's any conflicts or errors or anything missing factually. I'll let it do its work. And then I'm going to ask it to please explain why it added images to its response. I'm curious. I did like it, but I didn't ask for it. What made you decide to show the photos? It says basically everything is historically accurate, no big conflicts or errors. Just going down. There's no missing facts. Just this is a kid-friendly summarized version, and there's additional information. The 1880 Milan conference right there. And that states that in 1880, the Milan conference in Italy, there's a huge push for more oralism worldwide, and they banned sign language in many schools. So it was due to that conference. That's interesting. Grok had added that information. And it is important, and it's part of ASL history. So yeah, it is factually true. And then going back to why did it add photos, uh, it states that I'm glad you like them. I decided to add the photos because explaining history to a 10-year-old like you asked can feel like a storybook. So basically, it's like a storybook by adding images and pictures and makes it seem exciting and gives you a clear picture of what's had happened historically. And there's real photos of Gallaudet and Clerk teaching kids sign language, and it shows that these people were alive back then. So it leaves a strong impression. And instead of just words and text, you have images, kind of supplements the information, kind of like a mini movie. So now you understand why I like to compare the different AI models against each other and compare their responses against each other. I don't use it every time. I mean, of course, if I have time and I'll like to research, I'll read them all. But if it's a simple answer that I need, I'll use one or the other. And they each have their own strengths and weaknesses. You'll begin to notice them as you use them, but all three are for free. You can pay for the monthly subscription model for more options. I typically do pay for it, the monthly subscription, because I like to do deep research. These free models will allow you to use them until you hit a maximum amount allotted to you. You can go ahead and then it'll tell you that you've reached your limit and you'll need to wait. But since I'm a big nerd, I like to find out what's going on. I like to prompt a lot and ask a lot of questions. So I hope this video helps you and you get to learn from it. Have a good day. Bye bye.